For those of you, you already know I'm a bell ringer. Pretty good. Well, it's about 8 o'clock here this morning in Norfolk. It's Sunday morning, and Sharon and I are leaving Norfolk today after an 8-day stay. A little longer than we wanted to be here. However, we needed to be here that long because of some bad weather that came in. Not only were Sharon and I kind of weathered in here in port, pretty much about 30 or 40 looper boats have been weathered in here. Some of them took off yesterday. Some of them saw a small weather window Friday and took off. But as far as I can tell, I'm about third or fourth one out of here today now. So along the way, we're going to show you some of the naval presence here in Norfolk, and believe you me, it is huge. There's probably I'll say 40 warships, including carriers and submarines, that are at a moment's readiness to be deployed. In addition to that, there's probably a dozen or more ships in some state of repair or refurbishment here. But it's huge, and we'll show it all to you as we exit Norfolk. So there you go. Well, we are at the very beginning of the Norfolk Navy base, and we're starting to see some warships out here. There are, I see one supply ship. I see 3, 4, 5 destroyers. Right now it's kind of hard to see. It's kind of foggy out here this morning. And I believe inside there are 2 submarines. Don't know which ones they are, but they're stuck inside that fenced off area that you see there. So we'll show you some more as we get closer.
Well, we left the Portsmouth, Norfolk, Virginia. We left Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia area about 8 o'clock this morning. It's 9 now, and the fog has just dropped on us. What you just heard was Art sounding his foghorn, and he's doing that about every 2 minutes. And we're keeping a close eye on the waters around us. You can see we're just fogged in. And we're keeping a close eye on the waters around us and on our chart. We don't see any boats or ships on either of the chart plotters. So I think we're good there. But this is Norfolk, and there are ships everywhere, so we're just keeping a sharp eye out. We just called this guy out on the radio and asked him to please slow down, and the jerk goes in front of us, cuts in front of us, and speeds up.
Look and see what I have found here in Yorktown. It's the American Star. I've run into this boat in Palatka, in St. Simon's Island in the fog, in Beaufort, now here in Yorktown. So, I must have a destiny with this boat. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but here we are again. So, you never know, folks. Well, Sharon and I are here at the American Revolutionary War Museum here in Yorktown, Virginia. And it's a beautiful day, and we're going to take a tour here through there. But unless my history lessons escape me, Yorktown is where our main man, George Washington, kicked the British's tail and won our independence from Britain right here in Yorktown. And we're going to go inside and learn about it. While we were in Yorktown, we had the opportunity to visit the Yorktown battlefield where George Washington defeated Cornwallis. We also had the opportunity to see a musket firing demonstration and how one is loaded and fired.
Right foot back, place the musket on the half cock. Pull the trigger, it's a safety position. Soldiers are sometimes told do not go off half cock because you can't fire the weapon in this position. Handle cartridge. Slap that cartridge box. Take out one cartridge. Paper cartridge. Powder, no musket ball. National Park Service doesn't like us hitting the tree. Gunpowder tastes terrible. Prime. Shut pan, cast a bow, charge with cartridge. Everything goes down the barrel. Send rammer. If we were on a battlefield, what would the British be doing? Just watching us? Firing, correct. And shoulder fire lock. We're ready. 3 more steps. Make ready, take aim, fire. I'll let you know when to cover your ears. Make ready! Take aim. You might want to cover your ears. Fire!
We also had the opportunity to review a sample encampment that George Washington's troops would have been in. Each tent there is 5 by 7 and slept 6 soldiers. All I could find was a small rock to hit it with, maybe the same. For those of you, you already know I'm a bell ringer. Pretty good.
What does it say? William and Son?
William and Sons, founders, Jersey City, New Jersey, 1888.
Okay, we are leaving Wormley Creek Marina in Yorktown, Virginia. It is 7:30 on the 18th of May. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful cruising day.
About 7:45 on a Wednesday morning, and Sharon and I are en route to Deltaville, Virginia for tonight. And we just left the Marina, like I said, just a few minutes ago. And I got to tell you about Wormley Creek Marina. It is a nice little place to stay. It's family owned, family run. Has about 70 slips there. Have a haul out, they can haul you out, and they have some services available there. pump out, fuel, floating docks. There's a pool on site. We did not get a chance to get in the pool. It's not quite open yet. It's still a little cool here. So I'm sure they'll have it open here real soon. But very clean bathrooms, showers, huge shower stall. So it's a nice place to stay. If you're coming to Yorktown, Virginia, I recommend Wormley Creek Marina. And if you happen to meet a young man by the name of Jeff, say hello to me or to him for me. And he's a good guy. He'll help you out all he can. So Wormley Creek Marina. Well, I'm not sure what this is that's floating around out here in the Chesapeake Bay. I'm not real comfortable getting real close to it. Not quite sure what that white rod something is floating around out here. It looks like maybe a piece of PVC pipe or something. But it's just sticking there. I don't even think it's floating there. It might be marking some kind of object. There. Well, it's about 20 minutes to 11 here Wednesday morning. Sharon and I are headed to Deltaville, and we are in the Chesapeake Bay. And things have been a little choppy, a little bit tough to handle a little bit. I'll say roughly 4 and occasional 5-footers. The wind's coming out of the northeast, probably about, I'd say 15 miles an hour, between 12 and 15. But I just made a turn to take us into the Tank River, which is the river that runs into Deltaville. And I don't know if you can tell from the wave of motion from the horizon back here behind me how much I'm getting thrown around. But it hasn't been bad. I mean, I've seen a lot worse, but I really don't want to subject myself to much worse than this. If this is what the Chesapeake Bay is like, I don't know how much I'm going to like it. So, we'll take what we get. It's a beautiful day. Otherwise, there's not a cloud in the sky. And we've just had a fairly rough morning getting this far, so we'll show you coming into Deltaville. This is Fishing Bay Marina in Deltaville, Virginia. We didn't get a chance to stay very long here. We got in pretty late that afternoon and left fairly early in the morning, but it's a nice facility and you need to stop there if you can.